Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I am going to do a video with me putting on my makeup. I have some new makeup by Pat McGrath. This was my treat that I got for myself when I went to Vegas. So most of it is going to be Pat McGrath, but some of it is not going to be. So let's begin with the eyelashes. So I put my eyelashes on before I got on camera. I'm not that good at it. In all actuality, I feel like I could have pulled them off and tried it again, but it took me about a good 20-30 minutes to get them on, which I know it shouldn't take that long. So they're on, and this is what it is. The one thing that I did do that I shouldn't have did, I had on some heavy mascara, and I didn't take that off before I put the lashes on. So that was one of my mistakes. I'm one of those people, I don't mind lashes, but I don't like them when they're very, very heavy and they start to look like a spider, a butterfly, a caterpillar, all that kind of stuff on top of your eye. I don't like it like that. This is a real light one, if you can see it from the side. It's not real long or real. It's not real fluttery. It just has the one strip. So it's a very light strip. I think it was called Wispies. This is Babies, not even Wispies. So these are Babies by Ardell, I think, or I think it's Ardell. I think it's by the same brand, Ardell. And this is a little tool that I got to help put on eyelashes. Let me look. I have plenty of eyelashes, but I don't put them on very often. Yeah, I think it was Ardell. This is like the second time, third. Well, from years. I put some on before I went to Vegas, and this is my second time putting them on. But years ago, I put lashes on. I've even done individuals. But who has time for that now? So the lashes that I have on kind of look like these, but these aren't the same name. Yeah, they have numbers on them and stuff, so it's not the same. But they were very light, just like this. But these are just called Most Natural Lash Lights or whatever, and these were called Babies. And I put them on with this Duo lash glue. But I bought some lash glue by, I'm always having a brain fart. It'll come to me. And I haven't been using it because I don't put the lashes on. Anyway, so I think I could have done a better job. I think this is just all right, but I could have done a better job with the lashes. I don't know where my eyelash curler at. I think that may have helped it also. But like I said, I shouldn't have had on such heavy mascara, and I think it would have looked better. But this is what it is, so we're going to start with that. I already put on some e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Oh, I was supposed to talk about the items that I got from Pat McGrath. So I have the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I also have, this is called the Pat McGrath Yellow Skin Fetish Sublime, I don't know the words is coming on. Perfection maybe? Blurring Under Eye Powder. I was told that this could also be used all over the face, and so I did that. But that's what that looks like. In case I forget to show you while I'm using the stuff, I'm going to show it to you now. This is the foundation. I don't know what color this is. That would be good to know. Oh. Okay, so this is medium deep 23. That's this color. Then I also bought this package, which is the Bridgerton package. It has 3 different shades of blush, and they can also be used for your eyeshadow, and it has a highlighter. So just in case this color isn't coming, it looks like it's coming off pretty good, but just in case it's not, this is like a pink, a rose, and a peach, and that's the highlighter. And the lady that helped me told me to she told me just to damp my brush a little bit and then put these on. And I cannot remember the prices, but Pat McGrath is it's a bit pricey. I did get 25% off because I opened, was it 25? 15? I don't remember. I got a percentage off because I opened a credit card. Because I went there with the intention, knowing that I was going to get Pat McGrath, knowing that her items were quite pricey, knowing that I wanted a discount. So, oh, one more thing. I got the concealer, and this is called Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. This, I don't know what color this is. It has an M21 on here. I would assume that that's the color because I wouldn't know what to buy to replace it, but that's what that is. I wanted some lip shades from her. The colors that I wanted are all sold out. Let me be right back. I'll be right back. I wrote down the colors. Hold on. Okay, so I did get 25% off. The colors that I wanted were VR, Pink Astral, Rose Quartz Astral, and Bronze Astral. All 3 of the fragrances that I wanted were gone. They were like her lip balm, not quite a lipstick, not quite a lip gloss. So it was a stick. It kind of reminded me of one of my NARS sticks that I have. Let me see if I can pull that out right quick to show you what it kind of looks like to me. Bet you I won't be able to find it right now. It irritates me when I'm trying to look for something that I can't find it. And then when I'm not looking for it, it's going to pop right up. I got one more place to look. To see if I can find it and show it to you right quick. And that did not happen. Nope, can't put my hand on it right now. But the one that I have, it's the Orgasm shade. It's a real popular shade. And they have the lip gloss, a lipstick, and then like a, kind of like a lip balm. And that's what I wanted to show you. But anyway, didn't have any of the shades. I looked on the Pat McGrath site, couldn't find it. Went to the Sephora site, sold out on all the sites. I went to 3 different Sephoras while I was in Vegas, sold out at all of them. So hopefully they'll email me and they'll have it and I can get it. So moving on, I'm gonna start with her foundation. Now this is the kind of brush that I like to use. I'm gonna spray a little bit of this Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist Hydrating Glowing Radiance. As you can see, I like this. And what I had on my face before was from this morning was actually some CeraVe Skin Renewing Day Cream with sunscreen mixed with, it was 2 pumps of the sunscreen, one mixed with the Skin Renewing Oil, 1 pump of that. And then I sprayed my face. I don't know which one of these I used. I sprayed my face with one of these and went on to physical therapy. I did think I used some of this too. I used some of this Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I think I did use a pump of that. Anyway, right before this, say it one more time, I put on the Poreless Putty Primer. And I just used my fingers to put that on. So at the store, the girl put she put this on her fingers for me. What did she? Yeah, I think she mostly used her fingers. She might have used one of these type sponges at the end, but she mostly used her fingers. And for me, I've used this and I've used this. I prefer this. I prefer brushes or my fingers. And it could be because I kind of wipe it in instead of dabbing it in like I should. But it's pretty much whatever technique works for you. And so I have a few mirrors around me. I have a mirror in front of me, so you'll mostly be getting a side view. I have my magnifying mirror. Oh, you can see it right here. It's from the wall. And then I have the camera. I think this is my second time doing a kind of like a makeup with me video. This is late at night, so I'm actually really doing this for you guys on camera because I have some other video ideas that I want to do and want to get them out. So this is kind of like a power filming day that will be posted in advance. And the reason why I'm doing that, I do like to make videos and post them in advance so that I can try to stay on top of it and stay consistent. But I'm also doing this because I'm running for a position at work and I need to kind of focus on that, which is kind of messed up because I'm off of work because of my leg. And so I won't be able to campaign as much as I would like to because of the pain in my leg. Like right now, my leg is actually hurting, and you would laugh at the way I'm standing to try to relieve pain. I have my foot on top of the other one, bracing the cabinet in front of me. For whatever reason, it feels like that's relieving some of the pain right now. And I'm sure later on in the video, you'll just see me probably doing this, moving around, or I'll be putting on makeup, but you'll see me doing weird movements. Don't be alarmed. I'm just trying to relieve some of the pain and do a little bit of stretching. Today I had my first session with the physical therapist. I think it went well. She didn't push me very hard because she wanted to see how my body would react to the therapy. When I left therapy, it felt like I had a bit of relief. But I didn't do very much today. I pretty much came home and stayed off of my leg, and they gave me stronger medicine, so that also puts me to sleep. So it was a pretty good day as far as the pain, but I wasn't on my leg very long either. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna take a drink. Okay, I really should have stopped it to blend in some of the foundation, but I didn't. So that's gonna make the video a little bit long. You can fast forward if you want. Now, trying to see which brush I want to use. For whatever reason, I like this brush. And I am not a makeup artist, so I probably will be going out of order according to how people put their makeup on. I am going to use a bit of concealer. I'm trying to be more consistent with my concealer. I've had concealer for a long time, but I don't use it regularly. But with age, I am noticing that my eyes are getting a bit more dark underneath. So I'm going to try to brighten it up with this concealer. And I asked her about the way people do concealer on YouTube or the makeup channels. And I was asking her, do I have to do, you know, the lines and the triangle and all of that? She was like, no, I probably even put too much on right now. She was like, just put a little bit on and blend it out. She's like, you really don't need a whole lot of concealer. Well, depending on how individually, but for me, I don't need a lot of concealer. Just a little bit to blend it in. And of course, the brush I'm looking for is not up here. Oh, this is the one I want to use. I don't even know if this is the correct brush, but I wanted to use this one because I feel like it could get under my eyes really good. And then I'll be able to blend it out. So I'm gonna spray this. I have rose oil, also, not rose oil, rose water that I sometimes use also to do my makeup. It's the Rose Scents Rose Water Facial Spray. So I have that also. Actually, I have quite a few sprays. Maybe I'll use that one. For one, it's not as pricey as this one. Just to dampen my brush a bit. And I don't know if you noticed, I don't go real heavy with my foundation. I like my skin to be smoothed out a bit, but I don't like the real heavy makeup look. I still want my skin to look like skin. And she did say that I could use my fingers to just blend this out. So, I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. Like I said, I do use concealer, but it's fairly new to the makeup application for me on a consistent basis. I went through a phase where I would only put concealer on my blotches, on my dark spots, and then just put powder on. That must have been a phase when I thought my skin was looking really, really good. I don't know. Because if you ask me now, I would say, I've always had an issue with my skin. I had acne, and this is the best my skin ever looked. But if I was just doing that, I must have thought it was looking some kind of good. And for the older people that watch me, I know you'll remember the days of Fashion Fair and that white puff that was full of makeup that was underneath your Fashion Fair thing. I think back to that. That was some pretty heavy makeup. Makeup nowadays is much lighter, if you want it to be. Called it the Orange Lady. Fashion Fair gave you an orange color to you. This right here looks really heavy. Oh, it looks pretty good in this camera. The lighting, the angles, my angles. I don't know my angles. I gotta learn them so all my pictures can look beautiful. I guess I could do that with filtering. I don't do that either. I don't have time for that. I don't want to look completely different. And then when you see me in real life, you're like, who is that? Just want to enhance a bit. What I am noticing is that around my hairline, my scalp is looking completely different from my face. But I'll get that blended out, because I think I notice that all the time. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going to do a little bit of blush. I'm not a big eyeshadow wearer either. I do that sometimes. I did wear some in Vegas. Let's see what color. I'm going to go for a corally orangey look. So I'm going to use this shade, this one here. And I may do a little bit of highlighter. So I'm going to spray my brush like she said. And they have some, Pat McGrath has some really pretty shades of blush. I think I've said this before, but some of the young girls aren't into blush. But I love blush. I think it just adds a little to your face. Because sometimes I'll just put a little blush on, put some spray on, and be gone. You know, of course, I put my mascara on and my lip gloss. But as far as the base of my face, I may not have any foundation on or powder. I might just have a little bit of blush and a little bit of spray, and I'm gone. So that's what that looks like. And I'll always blow, but if you're doing somebody else's makeup, you want to tap, because they don't necessarily want your breath, spit, whatever may be coming out when you're blowing. And I kind of just pat my blush on, and then I might smooth it out a bit. This is very pigmented. As you can, I don't know if it's really showing up on camera, but to me, in this mirror, it's very pigmented. I'm pretty sure you can see that. And some people may say, oh, she's putting her blush on wrong. Don't put it on like that. Put it on down here. But I usually put it on the apple of my cheeks because I have rosy cheeks. So I put it on there and I just blend it up a bit. And then eventually I'll come through and blend it out where it won't be just saying blush. Yep. So I'll do that. I did not. What's going on here? I know I had the. This is part of the kit that I took with me to Vegas. So it's like, why you can't find the brushes that you're looking for? I'm not going to worry about it. I'll get another. So this is the type of brush that I was looking for to do the highlighter. And I'm going to spray it a bit. Do just one spray. So when I do my highlighter, I like to do it just a little bit above the blush. I like it here and here. I do a little bit down the nose, a little bit on the nose. I don't like my nose to be too highlighted. And I do a little bit on my chin. I'm not into a lot of contouring, so I don't go in with the darker to try to make my nose look thinner. It is what it is. Even though it looks pretty, I don't be having time for all that. So I don't know if you just seen what I did. I just kind of dusted it across the highlighter. So I'm going to put this on very lightly. I can't even see it really. And then sometimes I'll put highlighter under my eyes. But I do just dust it across. And I'll end up blending it in. Doesn't look like I have very much on this brush. And sometimes what I've noticed is that it's like I can't see the highlighter when I first put it on. And then as the makeup sits, it comes out. I don't know if anybody else notices that with their makeup. It's probably just what makeup do. But for me to have been using makeup for years, ooh, this video is long. But for me to have been using makeup since I was a young teenager, or even pre-teens a little bit with just the powder, it seems like I'm learning stuff all the time. And that could be because there's different techniques. You know, you just kind of switch things up a little bit. So that's that. I have 2 new items by what is this lady name? Oh, it don't say her name. Cat, I think her name is Cat. Oh, KVD, Cat Von something. And this is the tattoo pencil liner. It does work pretty well as far as the eyeliner staying on. If you like to do your what they call it, your cry line or something, whatever it is, but you do it in the inside, you do your eyeliner. And then this is also by her. I got this one free at Ulta or Sephora. This is her liquid liner, and I do that over my eyes. I'm not going to use this one today. I used a cheaper one because I know I'm washing my face off. Even though it don't matter. I could have used it, but I didn't. And I did have a little bit of eyeliner on earlier today. So I'm going to put this on over it to make it darker. And I don't know if you noticed, I got in the habit of pulling my eye down with not using the pads of my fingers. I use like the side of my finger on this side because I was like, they say when you touch your face, you have a lot of oils on your hands. So you use the sides of your finger to pull it down. So that's what I do to try not to add to the oils on my face. I can't really see this highlighter, but I'm not going to put any more on. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this fluffy brush. I want to say it's a kabuki. It just say mini powder brush. But I have many different fluffy brushes. I do like this one. And I'm going to take this powder. I'm going to use this as my setting powder, kind of. So I'm just patting it in there. And I kind of patted it on my face. And then I'm going to rub it all over. I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope it's not too boring for you. And this is really geared towards what I would say, a more mature audience in the way that I'm putting on my makeup, or for a person that doesn't like a lot of makeup, or they don't want the real heavy makeup look. I enjoy makeup, as you see. I put on lots of different layers, but I just don't like the real heavy makeup look. Okay, so I really don't do my eyebrows very often, even though I do have something around here by Benefits that I bought to do eyebrows. some type of stick that I paid like $30 or $40 for, but I very rarely use it. So my eyebrows are naturally thick, and I get them threaded, but I get them done in a more natural way. I used to get them a little bit deeper threaded so the arch would really show. But this time when I went, I just told them to just clean them up and just follow my natural arch. So that's what she did. She didn't make them more, you know, up like that. She didn't make them more up. So this is more of my natural arch. And I just brush them up. I forgot to put some lip balm on my lips. What I usually like to do, I like to use Burt's Bees, any of them. It doesn't matter. I have different ones. And I like to put some lip balm on my lips so my lips will be moist when it's time for me to put on a lip shade. I don't use lip liners very often. I have them. I use them sometimes, but not as often as I used to. So the lip color, then I hope I find it quickly that I don't have to keep digging for it. Okay, lip color that I'm going to use is a MAC lip color. It's a color that is not available anymore unless they brought it back. I don't know. The last time I looked for it, I couldn't find it. It is called Let's Rock. It's called Let's Rock. It was in this type of packaging. So it wasn't the regular lip gloss. It was called something else. It's a more pigmented lip gloss. And I can't read it. But it's an orangey coppery color. And it has, it's iridescent. So depending on what you have on, it will sometime lean green. I've had on a bright green shirt, and it picked up all the green. And a lot of times when I wear this color, I have a MAC orangey, coppery looking color that I will put on underneath this. And I can't think of that color right now. And it just makes it a little bit, just gives it some base. And it'll make it last longer. If you're familiar with MAC lip glosses, a lot of times they need a base because you'll put it on and it'll be a nice color, and then maybe about an hour later when you look at yourself, it looks like a clear. But I still do like MAC lip shades. I actually still have quite a bit of MAC in my makeup collection. I think on one of my videos I did announce that I was getting rid of a lot of my MAC powders because I've had them for so long. And I knew I was going to buy my Pat McGrath. The one thing I did not do before I put on this color, I have this e.l.f. Finish HD powder. And it's white. I do put this on because to me, it lets your makeup last a little bit longer, and it just gives you a nice finish. So I'm not going to blow it. What I'm going to do is just pat it on my face a bit and blend it in. And sometimes what I do when I don't feel like putting on makeup, especially when it's hot. Like I said, I will put on my eyeliner, my mascara, my lip gloss. Sometimes blush, sometimes not. And I will put some of this powder on, spray my face, and go about my business. I used to, I might still have it. I don't even know. I had a bronzer that I liked. That's by, of course, Brainfart. Can't think right now. But it's in a big package. I do use that bronzer in the summer quite a bit. Something kind of got in my eye. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray my face to let everything settle down. Or at least I think that's what it does. Oh, you know what? My pain pill kicked in. I didn't do too much shifting around. So this is what it looks like up close before I spray. Y'all don't talk about my eyelashes too bad. I'm not doing any eyeshadow today. I'm gonna spray. And this isn't even really a setting. This isn't really a setting powder. Spray. I do have the Out All Night setting spray. I use that too. But for this, I'll just use that. And it's very fine. I'll take this cover. Oh, no, I have this. Looking for something. I usually fan it out. This one didn't leave too much of a wetness. This Boshia, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is rose water and witch hazel. This one leaves a little bit of a shinier look. I'm going to spray it on so you can see. I don't know if you can tell, it leaves a bit of a more wet look. I think they're both nice. I do think I like this one better, but I have products to go with this. So this one is nice also. So this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me try to brush my hair a little bit. I need to cut it off. And for those that seen when I shaved it off, as you can see, when it grows back, you can see the real lightness of how thin it is in those spots. I can't see the top of my head, of course, but I see this one clearly. And a lot of times what I would do, I would put some mousse and some moisturizer sometimes, or some, what is this? This Camille Rose Grow Grease. It's like a pomade. It's thick like a pomade or wave grease or whatever. And I'll put that on and I'll tie my head down. So, and I usually try to make sure this is blended in pretty decent. So I won't look too makeup-y at the edges. So that's that. This is the finished look. Do that to my eyebrows. Now I'm sweating. All the spray dewiness is coming out now. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little bit of a tutorial or just watching me put on makeup. I hope it comes across on the camera the way that I think it looks in the mirror. I think it looks pretty cute. This is a look, this is like my normal makeup look. Like I'm going out, maybe going on a date, going out hanging with the friends, or I just want to look cute on the weekend, something like that. This is the look that I normally go for. A lot of times no eyeshadow, like I said. And the lip color is pretty light, might be a pinky color, gold color, orange color, sometime purpley or magenta, something like that. But this is basically the look. And especially summertime, it's a lot of gloss. Sometimes I put on lipstick. But thank you for watching. Have a good day. Hello to all the new subscribers. Please keep sharing. Please keep liking and subscribing and helping us to grow this channel. You have a good day. And once again, thanks for watching. Bye.